Looks like we are live. What's up, guys? RetroGamer Gen X back again, and we're going to be playing the ColecoVision tonight. And some classic games, some homebrew games, all the above. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. So, if you guys missed Saturdays, that's because I didn't stream Saturdays. So this was actually supposed to be Saturday's stream, but we had some family emergency stuff going on, and yeah, with my wife's side of the family. Her grandma ended up in the hospital and some other stuff. So definitely some crazy stuff going on. But yeah, that's why I didn't stream. And yeah, so we're going to be streaming tonight. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. All right. So on the real hardware, like always, using a real ColecoVision controller as well. Probably not the best controller in the world, but we're going to give it a shot and see what's up. What's up, EC? What's up, man? Yeah, the Coleco stream is finally happening. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. Some crazy stuff, like I said. But, yeah. And I didn't even have, like, signal where I was at, like, in the hospital, so I couldn't, like, even get on my phone to be like, hey, y'all, and it was too late. So I was like, well, I guess they'll probably understand what happened when I talk to them next time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. I wanted to actually do some homebrew games first. So instead of just doing the classics, let's go ahead and do some of these homebrews that I have. There's some great ones on here and some that are like, not so good. So let's go ahead and get started here. First, we're going to do Breakouts. It's like a French game here. Honestly, I don't know how this is going to work with the ColecoVision controller. Because, yeah, the ColecoVision controller is not that great. The great homebrew is Battle for Hoth. Oh, I bet, dude. Yeah, I'm still trying to collect some homebrew stuff. Ah, see? Just not the proper kind of controller. I wonder if you could use the, what is that frickin' controller? The super controller or whatever? The ColecoVision super controller or whatever? Well, there you go. Ah. But the one that has like the little spinny dial on it, I think that would work pretty well with this. God, how many lives do I get in this game? Oh my god. Maybe just keep going until it's done? I don't know. It's in French, so I can't tell. But I won't like the soundtrack. There are a lot of ColecoVision homebrews adapted for the MSX. Yeah. Quite honestly, the Coleco and the MSX is not too far off as far as what's inside of them. Oh, come on. I'm never gonna make it through this. It just says good luck. Okay. Yeah, good luck. I'm never gonna hit these two. Look at this. It just keeps going around them. Well, there we go. Got one. Got the other. Yes. So I think that's the end of that. Then we go to the next level. There's no score. Holy shit. No, that's way too fast now. Look at this. Before it was fast, but now it's really fast. Same GPU and CPU, different sound chip. Yes. Very true, very true. Alright, I'm done with this. That's a little too fast. It's probably not the best homebrew there, but, you know, that was made in 1999, so that's one of the older ones I got. Looks like I got Gauntlet, too, so we'll go ahead and give that a try. Oh, yeah, different BIOS altogether, man. depending on what kind of MSX machine you had. And also having BASIC on there as well. Super game module required. Oh, that sucks. Really? I don't have the super game module. I have some of the chips to make it. In fact, a friend of mine, he actually sent some chips, some of the chips that I needed, but I still haven't obtained them all to actually make the super game module myself. It's basically just a RAM extension for the ColecoVision. Alright, let's see. Probably won't be able to play Ghostbusters either then. Yep. Looks like that just crashed. Alright, next. And this might be quick going through these homebrews I have here. Come on, Goonies has got to run. No Goonies either. This game requires the ColecoVision Super Game Module. Damn it! Damn it! I saw a port of Night Lore on the Coleco originally as ZX Spectrum. Yeah. A ZX too, I mean, well, not as close as like a ColecoVision or MSX, but you know, same kind of architecture as Z80 architecture. Allergy season, guys. I'm sorry if you hear me coughing and sneezing during a stream tonight. It's crazy. I'll be taking these allergy pills too, but they don't do much. I guarantee you Kaboom's not going to work either. Oh, it does work. Look at that. Haha. Awesome. Give that a try. Well, that's going to be a quick stream. Right? Alright, let's try this. Kaboom! This would be so much easier with this. The spinny thing. Super action controller. What the hell is that thing called? The controller for this. One where you goes into your fist. It's got the joystick on the top. I forgot the name of it. Off the top of my head. I'll take it. Yeah, nope. Oh, Jesus. This is tough. Game over. That's a pretty cool game, but yeah, I would be better with the other controller. Or even like the trackball controller. Alright. Next. Ooh, then we got thunder outside. Ooh. It's been so freaking hot here, and then the last couple days it's actually started to rain. It's actually kind of cooled down, but it's so humid, it's ridiculous. The Super Action Controller, that's it, dude. Yep. That's it. I'm pretty sure Mario Brothers works. Pretty sure. This is actually a pretty good port. Kind of amazing what the Coleco could do. The thing I don't like about this game is the controls. It doesn't have the best controls in this game. That's to be expected with the ColecoVision, so... I was never a fan of these controllers. I would much rather have the Atari joystick. I mean, you could use it on this, but then you lose the ability to have the number pad and do other shit. Kind of sucks. Ah! 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 Come on, controller. There we go. Yeah, this is actually a pretty decent game. Not too bad. Ah. God, this is horrible. I'm doing poorly here. Oh my god. Huh. Give me a real joystick instead of this little nub thing. Alright, these freaking crab things, man. Let's just do this. I'll cheat. Isn't this the first game that Mario appeared in? I want to say Mario and Luigi. And then after this was Super Mario Brothers. Because in Donkey Kong, he was Jumpman. Oh shit. Thing got awfully fast. Ah! Yeah. Oh, that sucked. Jumpman! Cheat again. Man, I got this frog in my throat that just won't go away. Killing me all day. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, I gotta say, this is actually a decent damn game, man. This is nice. I am digging it. Oops, shit. It's like a zoo up here. There's so many freaking animals, man. Ah! I knew it. That thing was after me. Alright, Mr. Turtle. It's your turn. Your turn to die. Alright. The Fighter Fly. I remember this game so much on the Atari 2600. Playing it as a kid. Definitely one of my favorite Atari game, or Atari 2600 games. Back when Nintendo used to port out their IPs. God forbid they do that nowadays, right? Can you imagine playing a Mario game on like an Xbox or a PlayStation? That would be insane. Doopy doopy doo. Alright. Did I just get an extra life? That's pretty dope. Whoa, shit. Oh, I needed it, I guess. Hey, Matt, what's up, man? Oh, and I just died again. Let's see. No. Come on. Come on, let's get this over with. That thing is slow. Oh, and then I do that. What the H, man? What the H? Bam. Oh, yeah. Man, I need to go to that arcade again, man. I haven't been there. That one I did my video on, I don't know, a few weeks back. I haven't been there in a little while again. It'd be kind of cool to go back. They really do got some fun games. I guess they got a new pinball machine too. I have to go check that out. I wish there was a pause on this, guys. I'll catch up with chat here in a minute. This is my last life anyway. I'm sure I will be dead momentarily. Coinage! Coinage! Oh wait, I just got another life. Hey, alright. So I guess every 20,000 you get a life, I would assume. Which is kind of cool. Aha! Got that over with. Oh no! Oh no! It's the crabs! Fucking, Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob. You want my meat? Krabby Patty! I remember my son when he was young. He was so into fucking SpongeBob and shit. Good times, man. Good times. Oh, fuck. Oh! Wasn't getting out of that one. Now it's ice. Which is even better. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright. Such a fun game. $70 grand, man. Pretty good, though. I'm pretty decent at this in the arcade, too. One of the few Nintendo games I'm actually decent at. In the arcade. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely starting to get hard now. Fire and ice. Why doesn't the frickin' fireball melt the goddamn ice? You would think, right? Oh shit. Oh shit. Run, Mario, run. Oh shit. Oh shit. Gonna get him here. Fucking fireball, man. Got me. Game over. Man, that was pretty fun. 77,890. Alright, guys, let me catch up with chat here. Let me oh, wait. I'll put my initials in. I don't think it saves it. But you never know. If it does, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, what did I do? Put RGR. Oh, Jesus Christ. ColecoVision controllers. Alright, man, let's see here. Matt. Yeah, dude, definitely. Kind of cool, man. Hanging out on the old live video here. So, pretty dope. Back when Nintendo did arcade games. Yep. I think Microsoft was fishing to get Nintendo license. Yeah, dude, I heard about that. I guess they had offered, what's his nuts? The president of Nintendo some money, and he was like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Not gonna happen. If crabs were coming out. Crabs were coming out of anywhere, it'd be pretty terrifying. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get on to the next homebrew, y'all. The next homebrew. Alright. So the Pac-Man collection. This one is a really, really good, really good homebrew. One of the best right here. The Opcode does this, I believe. Yep. And he's been on my channel a few times, the developer. Pretty cool dude. Or at least, like, commenting in, like, the comments. It'd be pretty funny if you got on right now and was watching. But let's see. I forgot what's what here. How do I put credits in? There we go. And this is as close as you're going to get to the official Pac-Man ROM as you can get. Patterns actually work, everything. Oh, and then I screw them up. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, this freaking Coleco controller. Now I just gotta freestyle it. I'm just not a fan. I love the Coleco, guys. As far as the system goes, it is just an amazing system for its time. When it came out, I mean, just think of the Atari 2600 compared to this, you know. But at the same time, it's like, these flipping controllers, man. It's just that time when people were experimenting with this telephone-looking freaking controller setup. Like, Atari did it with the 5200 as well. Just a horrible controller. 5200 controller is way worse than this. At least this is digital and not analog. Try to do the patterns here without fucking up. I used to rock at Pac-Man, y'all. Absolutely rocked at this game. I was one of those people like 1/4, 20 minutes later, you're like, damn, dude. Are you done yet? Nope, I like the 9th key and shit. Oh, too late. Oh, jeez, that split second I would have had him. Talking shit like I'm the best Pac-Man player, and here I am fucking dying left and right. Alright, let me catch up with chat real quick. Actual white eyes. Yeah, dude. It's just amazing what you could do with the Coleco, man, as far as like programming and shit. And I really gotta say that this is like the arcade ROM. It is. Oh, god damn it. Controllers! Get up there! I feel like I'm gonna break this fucking controller, y'all. It's like gonna snap in half. Come on! Get off my ass! Dang. Take and bake pizza, huh? They got a Pac-Man. That's cool, dude. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, not where I lived, but there was like this town where my grandparents lived, a little town. And we'd go up there every once in a while, and there was this little moms and pops Mexican food restaurant that was pretty big in the town there. And they had a Pac-Man and this Pac-Man machine. And on top of that, like at the tables for kids, they had like the Tommy waterfalls. You know, those water toys with like the ring toss and all that kind of shit in them. That was a pretty cool thing as a kid to just have that kind of stuff at a restaurant. Keep you occupied. All of the adults are gallivanting and having their adult beverages and drinking and having Mexican food and all that good stuff. drive like 40 minutes, huh? Round trip to get on big pizzas. Dang it, dude. Oh, we're on the apple stage now. That's why the pattern changes up here. I did not see that until the last minute. I'm like, oops, it's the apple stage. So now I gotta try to freestyle, but I'm gonna die. Oh, that sucked. So let me catch up with chat though here, y'all. Take and bake pizza. Drive 40 minutes. Yeah. To be fair, ColecoVision was released 5 years after the VCS. That is true. Very, very true. A very long time. Even nowadays, dude, 5 years. Well, no, not really. And you think about it, like, I was playing the PS3 the other day, or, you know, my PS3, and then I went over to a friend's house and played the PS5. And I was playing, not Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto 5. And, really, there's not much differences. I mean, like, the lighting and the shading, but as far as the graphics go, they're pretty much the freaking same now. But it's just lighting and shading now. It's the only differences. It's insane. All right. Prime Rib. Figure out and make the D-pads in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, that's very true, man. Very true. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If this was like a D-pad, that would be so freaking dope. And they could have done it. Look, I mean, you know, it had to be Nintendo to come out with that. Yeah, definitely the little things in life like that, Matt. Also, Atari at least mad at their own chipset. Fixes they had at least much credit in the creation of ColecoVision as Coleco itself. Yeah, Coleco, basically ColecoVision is all off-the-shelf parts besides the ROM. The system ROM, that's it. Everything else you can, well, back then, it's kind of hard to get some of those chips now, but back in the day, you could have went to a freaking Radio Shack or any electronics components place and made your own ColecoVision. Yeah, dude. I mean, the graphics are crazy nowadays. It's like there's not much difference in the last, I would say, 10 to 15 years. It's lighting and shading. That's all it is. And I was playing iRacing with my son. Oh, I bet you I could have just went back and, damn it, because there's more on there. Let's go back into that game. So we got Miss Pac-Man and others. But I was playing iRacing with my son, and it really hasn't changed in all the years either. It's God, I really haven't played iRacing in a couple, 3 years now. And even from like back when I used to play it way back in the day, it really hasn't changed very much. I mean, graphics look pretty much the same. And you know, you can add like the RTX in to make it a little bit better looking, but I mean, it's pretty much the same shit. All right, let's see here. How do I put credits in again? Damn it. Forget what button to press. There we go. Miss Pac-Man. It'd be cool if this had the turbo mode, but not with this controller. It just wouldn't work. Because I dig playing Miss Pac-Man with turbo mode. I think it's the best way to play this game. Pac-Man, I can't stand having turbo on. For you guys that don't know how that works in the arcade, is there's a special board that you put on the motherboard to give it its turbo ability. At least with Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man, it might have actually already been built into the ROM. Just change it within the options. Operator can go in and change it. The arcade operator. Ah, damn it. Yeah, see, I like the turbo feature better on this. Damn allergies, man. And then wildfire smoke, man. Where I live, everything's been like on fire, man. We were even under like right over like well, you gotta think blocks. I live in the country. So like 2 country blocks over, they had actually, across the railroad tracks, they had evacuated due to a fire on the 4th of July of all time. But it wasn't caused by fireworks. There was a train going by and sparked, and with its brakes or something, it caused the fire. We got really, really close to some houses over there. In fact, our neighbor's grandparents or whatever live right over there or something, parents. They had to go get them because they were under pre-back. Crazy shit, man. Global warming, it's not a thing. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Come on, ghosties. Oh, are you serious? That's cheat. And I really suck at mispack. Let me catch up with chat again, guys. All the Coleco consoles were like this. Yep. Next gen console may be able to draw way more polygons, but that ain't gonna change the gameplay. Very true, dude. Blame us Canadians for the smoke. Oh no, dude, it's us too. I live in Colorado, dude. The mountains are all on freaking fire. It's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous right now. We just had a wildfire that was huge. It burnt down a whole bunch of freaking... This is quite a ways from me. Well, not really. It's only like 30 miles from me. But it's up in the mountains. But burned 102,000 acres. A whole bunch of structures. It's just crazy, man. Just crazy. All right, let's get on to the next game, guys. Having a good night tonight. Having a good night tonight. Kind of crazy. Back to work again, if you guys didn't know that. And, man, I'll tell you what, I have been tired. And my production of my actual long-form videos has slowed tremendously. Oh, speaking of which, if you guys haven't voted on the poll, I have a poll on my channel for what video you want to see next. History videos, whatever I had put on there. You guys can vote for that. I think one's for like handheld consoles, the last edition or the last part. I think it would be like part 4 of that. One was Parker Brother handhelds and tabletops, Acorn computers, and basically like remastering my old Lookout videos because, yeah, honestly, they're starting to get a little dated looking. I was watching some the other day and I was like, wow, yeah, my production has changed a lot since those days. But it's kind of cool to watch those old videos from like 4 years ago or whatever, 3-4 years ago. Okay, so this is Pitfall 2, the arcade version. Press for one player on one controller. Okay. There's not enough people that voted for the Acorn. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I remember this freaking arcade version of Pitfall 2. This thing sucks, man. I hate this game. They like completely ruined Pitfall 2. Seriously? How did I jump backwards? I gotta press the other button? I bet you I gotta press that button, huh? Weird. Weird and wild stuff. Oh no. Really? This is like a mix between Pitfall 2 and the actual real Pitfall. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm not gonna do good on this game at all. I got 0 points. 0 fucking points on that. Oh, let's see here. And there ain't enough people who voted for Acorn. Yes, I know the feeling of looking at one's old videos. Yeah, dude, it's kind of funny watching your old stuff. It's like, wow. Especially like my early stuff, like my first few videos where I'm like, hey, YouTube, I'm back. All old stuff is cringe to look at. The summer of 2017 was rough. But John's podcast is awesome, dude. I still listen to it every month, man. I definitely dig it. Yeah, if you y'all should check out old Matt or Moby's podcast there, T-Hud Podcast with Leland. Cool stuff. We used to do the Zennial Rewind together, but man, time and just everything. I don't even know how I used to. Oh, God, course. Super game module. I don't even know how I did it back then, where I was doing my videos, plus working my actual 9 to 5, and doing the podcast, and doing a whole bunch of other stuff on the side. Man, I was working myself crazy, y'all. It is crazy. Death Row, what's up, man? Greetings from Germany. Right on, dude. Let's see here. Was there any more in there? Rally X, that didn't work. Track and Field will probably work, but I have a feeling it's going to be one of those games where you got to use the joystick. And yeah, it'll probably break the shit out of this joystick if I do that. Yeah, well, that's a homebrew version of Pitfall 2, man. So that's more like the arcade. If you ever played the arcade version of Pitfall 2, it's basically that version. You are an ambitious leader, man. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I try, man. Maybe one of these days we might have to recycle the old Zennial Rewind. Kind of like I did my YouTube channel. But we'll see, man. We'll see what time and life brings. I had a blast doing it, I ain't gonna lie. Oh shit, I guess I should probably wait. Alright, yeah, it's freaking back and forth on the actual joystick. Oh, that's tough. That is hard. Oh, you beat me. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, guys, because it's gonna fuck up this joystick. I don't want to do that. Yeah, dude, the leg is doing better. I'm back to work. I'm 3 months post-surgery or whatever. Doing pretty good. I mean, I can't say it's 100%. It's definitely not 100% yet. But I have pretty much full range of motion. I can do straight. I can bend it pretty much all the way. I just still have problems going up and down steps still, ladders, and getting down on my hands and knees. I can get down on this knee, but not my bad knee. So I kind of have to stretch that knee out, put this knee down on the floor. It's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, dude. Track and Field. I have a main machine downstairs in my garage, and this is like one of my favorite games to play on the main machine. It's just that button masher, and competing with like another person next to you just is so fun. But yeah, on the Coleco, not so much. Let's go ahead and get on to some original. Actually, I don't know. I might have some other homebrews in another folder. Let me look real quick. Let me look real quick. Oh, shit. There we go. 32K ROMs I do not have. Collector Vision bonus. So we already played Mario Brothers. I don't know what Mr. Chin is. Thanks, Death Row. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Hal's Laboratory presents Mr. Chin. I do not know this game. We shall see what it is. What you gotta do, because I have no... It looks like another arcade port. Okay. Oh, okay, look at that. It's those balancing plates and stuff. Like they do in the circuses or whatever. Ah, I get it. Okay, and then you gotta go up. Alright. How do I go back down now? How do I jump off? I can't jump off the goddamn thing. jumping. I press a different button or something? I don't know. I'm lost. Oh. Okay, never mind. Keep being stupid. Oh no, my plates are all about to fall off because I'm taking too freaking long, man. Oh no! Oh no! Really? Now this is a different game. Definitely a different kind of game. I gotta give it that. Like I said, sorry about if I cough and sneeze, guys. I've been... allergy season. Craziness. Plus the smoke. That's all up in the air. Alright, cool. I don't know what would be like the fastest way to get around on this to make it more efficient. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's definitely a different game. It kind of reminds me of a mix of like, of like Kangaroo and Donkey Kong or something. I don't know. Kind of a weird mixture to compare it to, but you got to be pretty fast because these plates are about to fall again. And I'm gonna be hosed. Don't you dare throw anything, lady. Oh no! Damn it, I was so close. So close. There we go. I'll take that. See, I suck at Donkey Kong. Oh shit. So while I'm on the stream tonight, and I got a lot of you guys on here tonight, or a lot of chatty people on here tonight. A lot of people just watch and don't really chat sometimes. It's kind of weird. But, what would you guys like to see next on the stream? What system? And if I got it, I'll go ahead and play it. I got a few different systems here. Once I die, I'll catch up on chat, guys. It doesn't have a pause button on this system. That's what's nice about playing like the newer, I guess you could say newer systems. Can't say very new, but like Nintendo and all them. I did the N64 the other night, and I just did not enjoy that system. I don't know what it was. Oh, don't fall, you goddamn piece of shit. So they just don't give you enough time. Ugh. There we go. The nice thing is they give you an extra life, like every time you complete a level, it seems like, so if you lose that one life, it's not like gonna kill you too much. Yeah, this is a cool game. Pretty cool game. why I did that. Oh, you flippin'. She reminds me of the hag on Popeye, where she's throwing like the freaking spinach and all that. That's whatever that is reminds me of. You're gonna throw it, aren't you? You never know when she's gonna throw it. You're just like, okay. And dude, you can do it. Yeah. Oh shit. Like I said, guys, I'll catch up with chat here in a minute. I feel bad I'm not chatting with you guys. One of these days I want to do, I know as stupid as it sounds, I want to do Zork one day live stream. Ah. Yeah, I want to do Zork live stream one day. And then we could definitely chit-chat a lot. But, yeah, I think that would be fun. Zork is definitely one of my favorite old-school text-based classic adventures back in the day. I was afraid she was gonna frickin', or he or she or whatever that thing is, gonna throw something at me again. Oh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh, game over, man. Game over. Alright, let me catch up with chat here, guys. That's a fun game. If you guys haven't played that, obviously it's gotta be 1984 HAL Laboratory. So it's gotta be, an actual like arcade game, but God, I've never played that before. I've never even heard of that game. Alright, let me catch up with chat here. That sounds interesting. Oh, when I started 800, I was cheating on decathlon using trackball instead of a joystick. Hey, that's a pretty good idea if you could do it. I mean, if that works, dude, that's pretty cool. Fingers crossed. Thanks, man. Never heard of that one. Decathlon, dude, that's pretty cool. I think, well, who made it? It's Activision made Decathlon, right? I believe. Before I forget, I bought a Power Glove, and I signed Luke Edwards, the wizard photo, to mount it on the wall for display. Oh, right on, Matt. That's dope, dude. I wish I could find my freaking Power Glove. I have one somewhere in this house. I know I do, from my old collection. It's packed away somewhere in a box in the garage somewhere, and God, I gotta find that thing somewhere. But that is really cool, dude. And having a signed photo, that's cool, dude. I like that. That is dope. Played Destructor for the first time some days ago on a Coleco. It was not available here in Europe back at the time. Oh, right on. Might have to try that. See what that is. It's so badass. Yeah, I bet, dude. It sounds like it. I have a weakness for the 7800. Yeah, the 7800 is a cool game system and is really undervalued. There's a lot they could have did with that system. It was just, once again, Atari was just rushing out those games, and they just didn't utilize the system to the way it should be. If they would have put the Pokey chip in every freaking cartridge too, or at least put it on the motherboard, man, that would have really made that system kick ass. MAME would be cool too, but for consoles, Atari 7800 would be great. Maybe the Vectrex. Yeah, I'm planning on getting the Vectrex here, guys. Hopefully soon. Once we get caught up after this whole surgery thing, get the bills all paid and all that kind of stuff. Because my channel is actually doing pretty decent now. And I think I should be able to get a Vectrex by the end of the year. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to be able to get a Vectrex and a real one, not one of those little miniature things they just released. Hey, remember that, Matt, when we were doing the podcast and we were talking with Marvin? We were talking about the Vectrex, and I was like, that'd be cool if they ever released a mini version of the Vectrex. Well, somebody did. It's like they listened to me, dude. Oh, and I snorted. Look, that's funny. All right, guys, let's see here. That's gold. All right, man. Sounds good. I don't know if he even heard me say that, but all right, Matt, you have a good one, bud. All right, well, let's get on to the next game here, guys. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I got Destructor. I do. I do. Let me see if I remember this game. Some of them I remember, some of them I don't. And no, guys, I don't have the quick load ROM. There's a ROM that you can put into the system, a BIOS, that actually bypasses. Why is this not working? I'm pressing the keypad button. It's not working. Don't tell me you gotta use the second controller. No way. Yep, you do. That sucks. Really? Oh, and I don't have the cable long enough to reach over for the second controller because I got this one on an extension. So, yeah, we're not... Well, hold on. It is working. What the hell is going on here? No, but it's not working. So yeah, it's got to be on the other controller. Damn it. Alright, well, let's try another game, guys. Doop. What time is it? So we're about an hour into the stream. Pretty cool. Feeling pretty good. A little tired today, guys. I might not make it all the way through the 2 hours. Simply because this is a work day. But I do when I do my Saturdays, if I ever do another Saturday one, which I'm going to this Saturday at noon, my time, which would be 11 o'clock Pacific time. Yeah, I'll do the 7800 maybe, since you guys were talking about that. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see here. What do I want to play? Bump and jump. Burger Time's pretty cool on this system. We'll do that. We'll do the Data East version. Destructor, yeah. It runs with the racing. Oh, you gotta have the wheel. Oh, that makes sense then. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, dude, there's some really cool homebrews on a 7800. Really, really cool homebrews. I think I got a few, because you know I run flashcards. So I think I have a few. I have to see what I got. It's been a while. It has been a while. Oh no. I remember the first time I saw Burger King. First time I saw Burger King. Burger Time was at an arcade. My mom used to shop at this grocery store, and there was this Mexican food. Now, not the Mexican food restaurant I was talking about earlier, but this is in a city. But they had this arcade next to it. I knew I was gonna do that, and she would give us, like me and my sister, some money to go over there and play. And this was kind of a sketchy arcade. I mean, it wasn't, you know, like real nice place. It was one of those dark, dank arcades that cigarette smoke was piling out of, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's the first time I saw Burger Time. And man, my sister freaking rocked at this game the first time she played it. I was like, what the hell? Oh no, come on. Beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him. Gotcha. How many more frickin' peppers do I got? Not very many. Ah! Got me! Yeah, 7800, dude, is... Like I said, it's kind of like an underrated system. It could have been so much more than it was. But really, by that time, Atari wasn't very vested in releasing a video game system. Old Jack Tramiel, he did it on a whim because, you know, it was shelved and they needed to make some money. But, they were really concentrating on the freaking ST line of computers by then. Come on. Damn it. Controllers, man. Controllers. Man, I'm dead. Never said I was good at Burger Time. I just said I remembered it. Yeah, but my sister rocked at this game. It was just something about this game, man. She just like got on it for the first time and was like, boom! Ah. Yeah, dead! Dead! Alright, let's see here. Let me catch up a chat, guys. Homebrew ports, yep. Phoenix on the console. Really? I should have to check that out, dude. Phoenix rocks. Also Gorf by Champ Games, yeah. Keep hearing good things about Champ Games. At least many homebrews on the 7800. Free to download. Yeah, that's true. Contrary, yeah, the Intellivision seems like every homebrew is you got to pay for it. Insanity, man. All right, off to the next game. We're having a hell of a thunderstorm out there, man. So if I lose you guys, you'll know why. The stream goes dead. We live out here in the country, so lose internet and all the other stuff. Let's do one of my favorites, guys. Hero. And this is actually a pretty decent version of Hero, too, so pretty decent. I think it looks better than the 2600 and looks better than the Commodore 64 version. That version is just... There's just way too much going on the screen. Problem with this version is the controllers suck. And you gotta have both buttons, so you have to use the ColecoVision controller. Such a fun game. At least this game I can take pauses in between the levels and look at the chat. It was fun to program the 7800. I bet, dude. I have yet to try to program on the 7800 yet. I'm actually reading the book for programming in on the Amiga in BASIC. Never have really programmed on the Amiga. I just used the Amiga. It's never really back in the day. Now the Commodore, I programmed the shit out of, or the Commodore 64. The Amiga, I just played games and played games, played some more games. That's about all I did on the Amiga, man. Still used my Commodore 64 really to do my homework and shit. Because I had Geos, or Geos, however you want to say it. Geos. Yeah, I bet, dude, I bet. Because the Amiga supports, like C, doesn't it? Like almost modern day, close to modern day programming languages. I've done a lot of programming on modern shit. C, Java, Python, C++, C Sharp, Visual Basic. What you would consider like more modern PCs. Oh no, why didn't it drop down? Oh, you freaking piece of crap controller. Let me see. Yes, I program in C on the Amiga and it has a lot of capabilities, but try Go and Rust. Go and Rust. I think I also program in C with some assembly here. Push the limits of the machine. Ah! You can program in C on the 7800? I did not know that. Really? Interesting. I need to get back into assembly. At least 6502 assembly. It's been a while since I've written anything in that. It's like the 90s. I would be so freaking rusty on that. Oh my lord. I can only imagine. I love this game. One of my favorite old school classic freaking game. And you know, it's got to be an Activision game. Activision back in the day was just the shit. Just the shit. I don't know, it's a close. Oh shit! I pressed down like I was playing on the frickin' Atari. I pressed the button for the dynamite, man. But I gotta say, it's close between Pitfall 2 and Hero being my favorite games on like these old 8-bit systems. There's a few others. Like on the Atari 2600, I love Frankenstein's Monster. That's a fun game. I actually have a real physical copy of that. I got for, God, at some video game store years ago, like 15, 16 years ago, for, I think it was like $2 or $3. And that game's worth like a shit ton nowadays. So that was a pretty good deal. But I knew the guy at the video game store. We used to go down. He used to like give my kid freaking games for like 50 cents. Just to get him into like retro gaming and shit. Good old days. The Video Game Exchange is what that place was called. That's long gone by now, man. David Cassidy. Isn't that the name of a singer or something? But thanks for subscribing, dude. Right on. Nope, don't want to go that way. Come on, get up there. Yeah, I'm freaking doing horrible. I only got one life left. Oh my god. Usually do a lot better on this game. But usually I use a real joystick, not this freaking nothing bad thing. One thing I don't like about the Coleco, they really... Well, I guess those super action controllers, I've got one, but it needs some TLC. I need to refurbish it. Button stick, and it's just no good. These original Coleco controllers are way better. Although, if I get that one working, the joystick thing works a lot better. It's actually a real joystick. Instead of this freaking nub thing. Oh. See what I mean? It's really hard to go under those things. Oh, and I hit the wrong fucking button. Damn it. Weird having two buttons playing this game. I'm not used to it. Man, let me catch up a chat real quick, guys. Man, it is thunder. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it is thundering out there. Ooh-wee. Started programming on a C64 with BASIC, then assembly for demos, and then wrote some crack course for the Amiga. Right on, dude. Yeah, I did a couple cracks on the Commodore 64. I tried my hand at it. Ended up cracking a couple games by myself, but I'd rather just get the cracks and... let's see, absolutely, a guy wrote C for SDK. SDK for the 7800. Been using it for all my 7800 games. Oh, right on, dude. Right the hell on. Commodore was huge. Yeah, even where I kind of lived, the Commodore 64 was pretty big. It was bigger than, like, everybody's like, oh, the Apple II was like a huge computer in America, right? And it's like, nobody could really afford an Apple II unless you were rich, man. Those fucking things were expensive. So, like, everybody I knew had a Commodore 64. Or the Atari. Yeah, the Atari 8-bit. Those were somewhat affordable. I remember when the Amiga came out, man. I wanted an Amiga so bad for years and years. I was like begging my parents to get me an Amiga. And never got one. And eventually my grandparents bought me one for high school to do homework on. I don't think that ever happened. Pretty much just played games all the freaking time. What a gaming machine it was, though, man. It's just too bad the controls were so, you know, locked down with, like, you can only have, like, 2 buttons. I mean, eventually you could have, what, 3 buttons on the Amiga or something like that, but, yeah, crazy stuff, man. The magazine type-in programs from, like, Byte Magazine and shit, yeah, I remember those days, man. There was this one, I remember, well, I had an Apple II, too. So we ended up eventually getting an Apple II when I got into high school. But when I was a kid, we had a Commodore 64. But on the Apple II, I remember getting one of those magazines and typing in one of these text-based programs where you had to go through like a cave. And it was freaking dope, man. Fun times. All right. Let's see here. The way it started was super expensive. Yes, the Amiga 1000 was super, super expensive. Amstrad, CPC, Steam is not that big in Germany. Just trying to pass the time. Hey, what's up, Motown Batman? Just trying to pass the time at work, man. I don't blame you, brother. What computers did I have in school? It was the Apple II, man. The Apple had like contracts with like pretty much every school freaking district. And then once the Apple II got old enough, they switched over to Macintosh. But now it's all PCs, so kind of crazy. Siemens computers. Oh, heck, I didn't see who subscribed, but whoever subscribed, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and pick another game here, guys. Pick another game. What time is it? It's 8:11. Still doing okay. I'm not getting too tired yet, so play a couple more games. What else could we play here? Let's do Montezuma's Revenge. What the hell is this? Killer Instinct? What? What is this? I gotta try this. What the fuck is this? Whoa. Okay. Oh, this is dumb. Okay. You just gotta go around and shoot these things, huh? How lame. Oh, I'm out of bullets. I'm done. I don't know. So I got some old ass homebrews mixed in with these, I guess. All right, let's play some. I had to see what Killer Instinct was. I was like, what the fuck? On a ColecoVision? Really? French schools had the what? The Thompson M05. Yeah, I can honestly say, dude, I have never heard of that before. Wow. That's crazy. Apple II would have been a dream. Apple II was pretty fun, man. I learned a lot about programming on that. I took programming 1 and 2 on the Apple II in high school. And then by the time I took programming 2, um, we ended up getting the Macintosh and started getting a few PCs, and they started doing like PC programming. But now, of course, I took programming 3 with the Apple II, and then programming 4 with the Apple II. I should have not did that. I should have went to the PC or the Mac, but what do you do? Texas Instruments TI 133s, yeah. Those are fun. Does it run Doom? Does it run Doom? Alright, let's see what else we got. Let's do Montezuma's Revenge. This game is really tough. At least on this system. The controls make it super, super tough. Like, go down the ladder, dude. There you go. Alright, which way do we go? This way or this way? I guess we're going this way. Ah, this level. up there. Alright. Alright, this is where it gets tough. Oh, no. No, no. There we go. Alright. PC Juniors. I remember those, dude. We had those at... There was this place where... it was actually in the late 90s. I was working part-time at, like, this... What the hell was it called? AVX. Where they made capacitors. And they had PC Juniors running the show, basically. And I remember at the time, I was like, damn, these are some old-ass computers. Sure shit, they were pretty old. Ah, damn it. See, I'm screwing up here. I don't know what to do. Now we want to get down there and get those freaking keys, but let me try going this way. This fucking controller, man. There we go. Oh, spider! 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 Oh, and he goes down a ladder too? No way. Alright. Here comes the fun part. Yikes. Yep, that wasn't happening. Game over. Alright, let me catch up, man. Let me catch up a chat here. Calculators used. Still got mine here. School bunch of computers. Hey, Floppy Deep Dive. What's up, man? Yeah, Montezuma's Revenge, brother. Montezuma's Revenge. Tough game on the ColecoVision, though. These controllers, man, they are just this freaking dub thing. Not good. Not good at all. Back in the 80s, okay, Junior flopped. Yeah. Do I remember correctly that you played Stunt Car Racer on the Amiga? Yes, that was definitely me. Definitely me. Heck yeah. Alright, let me go to the next game here, guys. Yeah, Floppy Deep Drive, man. He's got a cool channel if you guys check out his channel as well. Lots of cool stuff he's got on his channel. I gotta give him props. Definitely a cool dude. When did I subscribe to you, man? I didn't know about his channel till maybe 3 months ago. I caught him on a live stream or something. I was like, dude, how did I miss this freaking channel? YouTube, man, the algorithm, it just... Sometimes it does good and sometimes it just does not. But, yeah, I definitely ended up finding his channel and it was dope, dope, dope. Love it. So here's Pitfall 2. We'll play this because, Who was saying about the Pitfall 2, the stupid homebrew we just played? So this is the actual David Crane type version. This is more probably what you guys are used to. But it is definitely different. I mean, it looks the same, kind of plays the same, but if you're into like the patterns of games, definitely different feel. The patterns are kind of the same, but it's definitely a different feel. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely a good game on the Atari, on the Commodore 64 as well, and 8-bit. The Atari 8-bit is really cool because it's got that alternate ending. or that extended ending. But as you guys can see, I am not doing well on this. And I don't know what it is. It's like, maybe because it's the Z80 processor and it's just a little bit different. You know, it has a different GPU. I guess it's not called a GPU. What would it be? Graphics... not graphics processing unit. What the hell do they call it on the ColecoVision? Ah, I suck. Let me catch up with chat again, guys. Alright. You never saw round 2 before? Right on, man. Got a lot to play the C64. Yeah, you do play a lot of C64, dude. Which is dope, man. I mean, I really want to do a Apple II stream. I really need to do an Apple II stream, but man, that computer is so bulky and heavy. I would have to put it here on my actual computer desk to wire it all up to my freaking capture card. And then it doesn't have sound coming out of it. It has just the speaker in the system, so I'd have to put it close enough to the microphone so you guys could hear the volume of the games and stuff. Oh, right on, dude, doing a comparison. BDP, there you go. That video display processor, there you go. That's what we were looking for. Yeah, dude, the Apple II is just, it's a beast. It's a flippin' beast, man. It's like a Commodore PET, really, I mean. Or my Amiga 2000 up here. That's a beast, too. Alright, let's go to another game. I mean, I would love to play Pitfall 2, guys, but I've played this game enough on my stream, so let's pick something different. Yeah, I just wanted to show whoever was talking about it. I mean, they do have like an actual real version of Pitfall 2. Qbert, I believe, is pretty cool on this. Let's try Qbert here. If I remember right, Qbert's pretty good on this. Heavy metal. Oh crap! How am I supposed to hold the controller? Is it like the Atari? I just keep dying. Oh, okay. I don't know why I did that already, but okay. Oh, yeah, I can't. How in the hell does this work? So, I bet you it goes like this. Down. Yep. So you gotta hold it like this. It's kind of opposite of the Atari controller, how you have to hold it. Obviously, we're gonna have to do another game, because I flipped and just destroyed this game. Let's try it again. I had to get used to the freaking... Yeah, you gotta hold it like this. Like at an angle. Kind of weird. Qbert's definitely one of those games on the 2600 that... It's kind of amazing how they made it look so good on the 2600 with like the 3D effects and stuff. What was the snake's name? Slinky? No, not Slinky. Oh, man, I forget. Too many years, too many beers. Oh, man. Come on, man. No, not again. No, get off of me. Oh, no. No! Crap. Yeah, I guess I'm not too good at Qbert either. Then again, like all these Commodore, all these ColecoVision games, I didn't own a ColecoVision, so I'm not all that great at these games, unfortunately. I have no idea what those things are. Are those the things that change the colors of your squares or whatever? They don't seem to be hurting me or anything. I don't know what the hell they do. Weird and wild stuff, man. Weird and wild. Oh, flipping goddamn. Really? What is that thing? Level 2, no way. Man, that's amazing. I didn't think I would get that far. Ah. Later, dude. Yeah, I don't like those things. Stay away from my freaking cubes, man. I do not know how I didn't die there. Looking like I know what I'm doing here. Look at that. Oh, this time they killed my ass. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yes, sir. This is actually pretty fun. Kind of digging this. Once you kind of get used to the controls and all that, pretty fun game. ColecoVision arcade quality. Bringing the arcade home. Stop changing my freaking cubes around. Ah! Alright, 16,000. I mean, I'll take that. I mean, I guess I could have done better. Let me catch up with chat here, guys. Let me catch up with chat. C64 is really good with sprites. Much better than the Atari 800 XL. But the 7800 is a sprite monster. Yeah, with the Maria chip, dude. Hell yeah. Never seen the ColecoVision Ultimate. That's cool. Need that. Hell yeah, dude. No eyes on Cubert. He's hollow. Yeah, that's true, man. Kind of an empty sprite there. Cubert's Cubes is also great. Yeah, that's a pretty cool game as well. No S-Video on the 800 XL. Is that true? There's no S... I did not know that. Compared to C64 connecting to the TV, ColecoVision reminds me. Yep. Sega Master System. Basically a Sega Master System and a freaking ColecoVision. Actually, if you want to be truthful, the SG-1000 and the ColecoVision, pretty much the same freaking machine, man. I mean, there's not much difference between the SG-1000 and the ColecoVision. Yeah, cheaped out on the programming. Yep. That may be why. Could be. Alright, let's go to the next game. Off to the next game. Alright. I had the funniest comment come up on one of my long form videos the other day. If you guys ever seen, like, behind, now obviously I have this green screen thing up, but like if you guys have ever seen my stuff behind me, I have all those Atari 2600s behind me. And some guy had commented, he's like, why do you have so many Atari 2600s? Is that AI? Is that an AI picture behind you? First of all, 2600 is like one of my favorite systems, and I have every model of the 2600. You know, it's funny. He's like, is it AI? And I'm like, yep, that's what it is, dude. It's an AI picture. You're right. Just cracked me up, man. I'm like, makes me freaking laugh. I like how they put the levels on the bridges so you know what level you're going to. So this is level 2. That's kind of cool. Once again, a Carol Shaw game. Little River Raid. I'm not as good on this version as I am on, like, the Atari versions, either on the 8-bit or on the 2600. Oh. I didn't even shoot there. But yeah, I'm just gonna run into this balloon. You would think that a balloon wouldn't blow up a jet, but maybe it would, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of this game on this system. Yeah, I'd rather play it on an Atari system. Or even the Commodore 64. It's pretty good too. Come on. Get over there. There we go. Always shooting my fuel, man. Damn it! Give me some fuel. The Metallica song go, give me fuel, give me fire. $8 on the side. Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Better stop. Oh man, I love YouTube sometimes. I remember getting copyrighted for Sonic the Hedgehog's Green Zone freaking song playing in the game as I'm playing it. I'm like, really? There's some orchestra that did the song or something, and it's like, that's pretty funny because it's not even. Does Sega know you guys are doing? God, I suck at this version. It's hard with this controller, man. Yeah, I definitely got to get my Super Action controller up and running because this is getting pretty hard. Especially like right here. How in the hell do you do this? Go, go. They don't make it easy. Oh, I shot my fuel. Level 9. Alright. Take that. Come on. One thing the Atari 2600 version is missing, like I said, was those, like the tanks and the cannons firing. It's missing that in that one. Ah, that's it, right? Game over, man. All right. Well, that's fun. I mean, that's a pretty good game. God, these controllers, they're just killing me. All right, let me catch up a chat here, guys. Let me catch up a chat. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see. I think we're at the VDP as the SG-1000. Yep. Duran. What's up, Duran? Good run. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Coleco has a 4 sprites per... Oh, wait, we're still talking about Qbert here. Let me go down a little bit. Increasing the number of sprites per scan line to 8. Added hardware scrolling. Mulanda, what's up? Never seen it on a Coleco. Wow. Drivers look nice. Rust seems way below par for River Raid. Yeah, dude, it definitely does. But not a bad game. Not a bad game. Let's head on to the next one, though. What time is it? 8:36. We're getting towards the end of the stream here, guys. I got about another 20 minutes. I think we'll make it to the end. I'm still not that tired. So we'll see. Like I said, these mid-week streams are a little tough on me. I literally get up at 4 in the morning to go to work. So it kind of kicks my butt. Most people, this is like, you know, really early. Me, it's like midnight. What should we play? What should we play? Congo Bongo. Chuck Norris. Oh, that one is not a good game. I forget what Choplifter's like on this. I don't think I like this version of Choplifter, if I remember right. Actually, I just realized they imported smooth scrolling, vertical scrolling, which is not easy to implement on a Coleco. Yeah, that's true, man. Tim Manser, what's up, man? Alright, yeah, I mean, maybe this is an okay version. It's just, I gotta get used to the freaking controls. Once again, I'm used to the one-button control. Ah. I really love this game on the Commodore 64. I want to say this was the first game I had on the Commodore 64 was Choplifter. That's probably why I dig it so much on the Commodore 64. Because I think this was originally released on the Apple II, I want to say. Or the Apple II. God, I'm just missing everything left and right. Come on. There we go. And then it was ported to like every other game system on the planet. What the? Did I know what I did. I went down too hard. Should have just drifted on down. No, and I just killed 17 innocent freaking people. Oh man, I feel so bad. Hurry up, dude. Over here, dude. There you go. Alright, maybe this time I will be able to land this damn thing. Yeah. Bam! I'll take that. Let me catch up the chat real quick. Memes, just hanging out. Like, yep, it's me. Fort Apocalypse. Yeah, kinda, a little bit, huh? How did you guys get all the way over here? I'm not gonna complain. Aw, I landed right on top of old boy there. Oops. Alright, here we go. I thought the jet was, oh yeah, there's the jet. I was gonna say, I thought the jet was gonna show up. Alright, cool. Ah! Boy, these controls are super freaking touchy in this game with this little knob controller thing. Yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody showing up for the stream tonight, man. I know this one's been kind of on the, like I said, some things were going on this weekend with my wife's family and hospital and a whole bunch of stuff, so I wasn't able to do this stream. Originally was planned for Saturday, but oh, god damn, really, man, those planes are getting pretty good. Strafing my butt. I know in the Commodore version you can sit down here and you're safe from the missiles. Apparently not in this version. I think that's it. That's all of them, right? I want to say... We didn't save too many. But that's alright. That should be it. Yep. Game over. I only saved 23 of them. Wow, that's pretty bad. Oh well, what do you do? What do you do? But, yeah. We'll do a couple more games and we'll call it a night, guys. Been fun. It's been hella fun. Saturday will probably go a little bit longer because it's not a work day. I usually do a stream about 2 hours, but on the weekends I go into what I call overtime. Let's see what Jungle Hunt looks like on this. Ooh, it's an actual Atari game on the Coleco. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. It definitely looks like the arcade version. A lot more like the arcade version than I'm used to. Not like I've never played this before, but man, when you play so many video games, I'm sure like floppy deep drive will be able to relate. Once you start playing games over and over, I mean, it's just, you start forgetting. They all start looking alike. You could definitely see like the RF in this, on this freaking game. All the scrolling on the RF, that's pretty funny. Yeah, definitely original equipment. You can't say I'm using emulation here. Oh shit. Die, crocodile. Die. No, don't bite me. Oh yeah, Shark Week, guys. Oh man. I love Shark Week, by the way. I know my wife is probably downstairs watching it on, what is it, Discovery Channel or whatever. But, I remember one time I did like a Shark Week, like, live stream thing, or maybe it was just videos. And man, they just were not very popular. I did like Shark on the Intellivision. few other games that were related to sharks. Man, I did not get very many views on those videos. But granted, that was back when my channel was relatively new too, so... Oh no! Fuck! No! It's hard for me to see that freaking rock. First, because I'm colorblind, and second, because of all the RF interference on the screen. You really see it in this game. That's crazy. Okay, we gotta get one of these big boulders here pretty soon, right? It's gonna throw all small ones at me. I've never seen that. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Oh, come on. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna make it past this though. This is not easy like it is on the Atari 2600 here. That's for damn sure. Fuck. Oh man, I was so close. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Let me catch up with chat here, guys. Yeah, dude, definitely. I mean, I got like boxed into cellophane still, like Atari or no, this one's a Apple II, Galaxian from Atari Soft. I got a few other ones. So yeah, dude, they definitely ported a lot to a lot of different systems. Original equipment is the only way to go. Hell yeah, man. I've always done that. Even like, I don't know if you guys have followed me from like way back in the day, like 14, 15, 16 years ago. I had a channel called Linux Fan Man. That was my first channel. I ended up quitting that channel because I got laid off from my job. I had to sell my collection. Oh man, it was just a pain in the ass. I couldn't do content anymore, and I wasn't going to do emulation. I mean, I guess I could have continued by doing emulation, but to me, that just doesn't feel right. You got to have the controllers, you got to have the timing that's on the actual game systems, you got to have all the little glitches that happen, and you know the RF interference. I mean, it takes you back to the way it used to be. Atari Soft games. In the box, impressive. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I got a few of them down here. That's Galaxian. I got. Oh, speaking of which, there you go. The game we were just playing, Jungle Hunt for the Apple II. Still in cellophane. Still even got the little hanger on it for the store shelf. Then I got my good old big box Amiga games here. These things are great, man. Yeah, love these things. But this is not into cellophane. This has been opened and played for years and years and years. Fun times, guys. Fun times. Let's see. What time is it? Let's do one more game. Let's see. There's one game that I want to play. I forgot what the hell the name of it is. I gotta find it. It's not Pickaxe Pete. I've got to find it. Sewer Sam. That's the name of it. Sewer Sam. I think. Yes, Sewer Sam. This is definitely a different kind of game here. It's at Berserk. What's up, Todd? What's up, Joe? Yeah, dude, definitely take it out and start playing it, dude. Alright, this is kind of a cool freaking game. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to play, though. Yeah, I still got bullets. Okay, yeah. Gotta remember how to play. It has been quite a while. Crap! Don't fall off, dude. There's so much on the screen all at once. Oh no, go backwards, dude. Go backwards. Go. Oh no. I was trying to go in that door. Really? Alright, let's try that again. I can't believe I already died. Really? Can I not just... There we go. Love the scream. I know, right? Yeah, I have never seen this cartridge out in the wild. I have never. I've been so many different game stores and other places, and yeah, I have never seen this cartridge. Oh, come on, dude. Just go in the goddamn door. There we go. I love how he like dies. He's like, ugh. It just goes to show you what they could do with these old systems, man. Just to have fun with stuff. Ah, get off me! Oh no. I thought you could climb the wall. Alright, we're getting close. I guess you can't climb the wall and go. Just can climb the wall and that's it. Horse. That was right towards the end. Hey, Todd. Thanks for becoming a member, man. Absolutely. Appreciate it, man. Ah. Dang it. Well, shit. I thought I'd do better than that because at the end of this, like, water level here, you get to, like, freaking blow up a submarine. It's kind of cool, but obviously I'm going to have to practice to get better at this one, man. Let's see. Let's do one more game, guys. One more. I hate to call it a night because it's been such a nice, cool-ass stream, but, guys, I'm going to be hurting tomorrow morning. Like I said, I got to get up at 4 in the morning for my job. Maybe one of these days, if YouTube ever actually takes off, I get more members and I get more people watching and leaving supers and all that kind of good stuff, maybe I can eventually quit my job. I think we're gonna do... Let's do Gorf. I dig Corf. Let me catch up a chat too real quick here, guys. You love the scream. I think that's where we left off. Super Sam looks like Beavis. Right? So the girl doesn't even notice. Right? Love is blind. Cloak and Dagger. I'm thinking Coleco would have nailed it. Oh, dude, that's a good question. I don't think so. Like I said, though, it's just like just trying to remember everything. So many games. Actually, a decent version of Gore so far. Took out that freaking crazy alien dude, though. I still remember this game in the arcade. It was one of the few games back then that actually talked. I can't even remember what it said. And a good voice synthesis from Texas Instruments, man. Pretty sure that's the chips it probably used. Yes, I do want to stay at my job, but quite honestly, man, it is a pain. I would love to do this for a living, but to do that, I gotta make a lot more money. A lot more. That's the problem. But yes, I do. I'd like to stay at my job. But I'll tell you what, this is what, my third week back? I think it's my third week back. It is tough. Oh, I'm just dying left and right. It is tough going back. Especially when I was used to setting my own schedules and doing, you know, YouTube and all the cool stuff. But yes, I do kind of love my job. There have been things that's been going on. I don't want to get too deep into it because people that work with me are watching or will watch. But let's just say I'm applying for different positions elsewhere. Same kind of work, just in a school, just that way I can keep the same pension. But definitely in a different school district. I'm getting to that point where it's like, yeah, I'm getting kind of burnt out here. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about it, but nothing bad. It's just things are changing. It could be for the better, it could be for the worse, but I'm not a person that likes change. I like stuff to be the same. Change is not my thing. That's why it'd be tough for me to go to another job. But as far as doing this, I would love to be a YouTuber. Like full time. But I just don't see it happening until I actually retire. But you never know. You never know. Oh, come on. Alright. Definitely true, man. That is definitely true. It will not. Hell, YouTube doesn't even pay taxes, dude. So everything you make on YouTube, you have to pay your own taxes. That's what kind of sucks. So you gotta be very careful about what you make on YouTube. you make enough, you have to make like quarterly tax payments to the IRS, which I haven't made enough to do that yet, but honestly, I'm kind of glad I haven't. But it did definitely help. This was like I mean, this is kind of like a second part-time job for me. I mean, it's kind of like, say if I were to like deliver pizzas or something, that's kind of like the money you get out of this. Unless you're like a huge YouTuber or something, where you invest a lot of money into getting an SEO and all the other crap that goes along with it. Which I don't want to ever do that. I want to keep just it, you know, it being me. I don't want other people really involved with the channel telling me what to do with my own videos and all that. I'm not really into that. That's why I got you guys. I asked you guys, well, like with those polls I have right now. Speaking of which, I got that poll on my channel. If you guys didn't know or wanted to see, it's what video you wanted to see, what history video you wanted to see next. If you guys wanted to vote on that after the stream. I'll probably do votes until probably tomorrow or so. And then I'll declare the winner. Right now, the Parker Brothers handheld games are winning, I believe, the last time I looked. They have the 8-core computers. We have handheld, like part 4 of the handheld history as well. So, pretty cool stuff, man. Game over. Space Colonel. That's not too bad. I did pretty good. 91. No, not really. 9,160 points. But hey, you know, I really got to play with ColecoVision more. And I need to get my Super Action controller working. And I want to get one of the steering wheels with the pedal so I can play games like Turbo. That would be amazing to be able to play games like Turbo. But let me catch up with chat, guys, and we'll go ahead and call it a night because we are actually running into overtime. And actually, I'm over 3 minutes over now. Yay! But it's been fun tonight, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on and watching the live stream tonight. Because I know if you guys are like me and you work nights, or you not work nights, but you work during the day and then have to stay up at night, it's kind of crazy. All right, let me catch up here. YouTube ain't gonna pay attention. Yeah, changes everywhere. Also can't stand it. Fingers crossed. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. Your fun side gig. Yep, that's what it is, man. It's basically a side gig. Yeah, somebody buy my channel for $1 million. Sell the trademark, you know. RetroGamer Gen X. That would be dope. Oh, yeah, that is true, man. But then again, like you said, I mean, it's something you worked for so long. Like every subscriber I got, every view I've got, you know, you got to grind to get that on YouTube, and just to give it up, just to get some money, and I don't know, is it really worth it? You know, I don't know. Well, you'd have to see. But anyway, guys, I am going to call it a night, and I appreciate everybody coming. Definitely check me out on Saturday if you dig these live streams. I'm going to be streaming early on Saturday. It'd be noon my time, 11 o'clock Pacific time, a.m. So really fun having you guys on tonight, and yeah, I'm probably going to call whoever's going to be the winner of the poll. So if you guys want to vote on that, I'll probably declare the winner tomorrow. That way I can start working on that video this weekend, because I really need to start mashing out some videos again to, you know, keep the algorithm noticing me. So, all right, guys. Thanks, guys. It was definitely a really cool stream. You guys have a great one. Peace out, y'all. Laters.